Intro, take 473. Cue music. Cue coins.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Now pick them up. I'm not rich. Hello. Welcome to a fun video. I have some of the coins I have found here, coin roll hunting or going through things, some of the varieties and odds and ends that I have found that I figured I'd share some of them with you. I've probably found a lot more than just this, but these are some of the more major ones I have found. So let's zoom in here and get a good look at these if we can. And I'll pop up pictures for these as we go along if I needed, if I can't get a close enough picture of it. I'd like to not take them out of the flips, but we'll see how this goes. First up, 1953. This is a Canadian. This one is a no shoulder folds. I was looking and it took me a while, but with the denticles around the side, it matches up to the no shoulder fold pennies. Regardless, it's a fun little find, worth a little bit more than a standard Canadian. Now here's a quick breakdown of the no shoulder fold, if I can say it without getting tongue-tied. Right here, the no shoulder fold, the eye goes in between the denticles, and the majority of the shoulder fold is missing. You can see a little bit right here, but the rest looks like it's just not there. It was just really weakly struck. Mine does match up. The eye does match up with the denticles there. The one with the shoulder fold, you can see the lines going all the way down, and the eye lines up with the denticles. And the one I have goes in between the denticles. So, yep, a no shoulder fold. Well, this next one was a fun find. Not really worth anything. This is a flattened Indian head cent. I got in a wheat cent. A wheat cent lot that I had picked up. Not really worth anything, but I thought it was neat. Somebody mushed that penny flat. So yeah, just thought it was cool to find, so I sold on to this. This one's a really fun one. This is a 1923 wheat cent with a Masonic stamp on it. I got these two in the same wheat cent lot. But you can see it's got the Masonic symbol there. A Masonic symbol. It was counter stamped. It was pushed through from the back, so it would protrude out the front. That was a really cool one. It's got some neat color on it and such. So that's a really cool one. Let's see, this is a 2000. This 2000 I found coin roll hunting. I think I found it in a video. It is a wide AM. So the A and M there are wider gap than it should be. It is a little rough, but you know, when you're finding coins in coin roll hunting, you can't always be picky about what you find. This one is 1958, and it has a dark color to it. It could be a Black Beauty, an official recognized annealing thing by the coin grading companies. But it does have a really dark color compared to, say, another nickel. And see how shiny that is and how dark this is. It's not completely straight black, but it is a very interesting looking nickel. So I set it to a side. This is a wheat cent, 1946S. The mint mark is a ball serif mint mark. So there were 3 types of mint marks for this year. It's not something I look for, but I was looking closely at it, and the mint mark looked a little funny, so I looked up information on it. And this is one of the rarer mint marks for the 1946S. It's a cool little find. Found this in a penny hunt slot, penny hunt wheat cent lot. Haha, this one, 1942. I found this one before I started making videos. This one is the D over horizontal D. And I will pop up a picture of it. I don't know if you can see it here. But yeah, that is a fun find. That was one of the first few coins I found. Coin roll hunting. This 1983. I also found in a video, a recent video, I don't know how recent it was, but this one has a die crack going from the eagle to its wing there. So it's probably would be considered a spitting eagle. The official spitting eagle in the Cherry Picker's Guide has made by a die clash and not a die crack. Although you can find these spitting eagles on pretty much any year with a quarter with the eagle back. It is, but it has to be a die crack or a die clash, I believe, to be considered a spitting eagle. Hey, this one I found last October. This I found on a video. One of my first videos, actually. This is a 1960 D over D RPM. Probably not going to be able to see it. Not with being in the flip. But right there, the D over D, and I'll pop up a photo. This is FS502 in the Cherry Picker's Guide. So that is a D over D repunch mint mark. I found that one. Coin roll hunting. This is one of my favorites. I picked this one up at an auction just as a nice wheat cent for cheap. This is a 1938 triple repunch mint mark, an S over S over S. Now, I will pop a picture of it, but it matches to FS502 in the Cherry Picker's Guide. That is a fun little find, and I got it for pretty cheap. I picked it up just because I don't know. It's like, oh, there's a cheap wheat cent. It looks like it's in great shape. I'll pick it up and have a nice wheat cent. But yeah, when I got it in, it had the triple repunch mint mark. So I paid a few dollars for it, and it's worth probably about 30, 40, maybe even more. I don't know. But that was a great find and a great pickup. And I got really lucky with it too. This one, the last one I have to share with you today. This is one I found before I started filming videos. It was one of the things that happened that pushed me to start filming videos. I wanted to share my finds and stuff and all, so this is one of them that's like, oh, I wish I was recording this. But this one is 1997 double ear. It's probably my biggest find to date. You can see there's a little extra on the ear, and these are hard to tell. So if you do come across one, you need to check out the die markers. This one matches to Die Stage D out on Variety Vista. But it has a little extra little bit under the ear. You can kind of see the line on the ear, and then there's an extra little bit. Now, some of these can look normally a little bit longer and the earlobes can look bigger, so you need to double check those die markers. But yeah, that is probably my biggest find of all. So yeah, and some of these are awesome and amazing. Some of them are really cool. I figured I'd share. I found a bunch of different types of, minor RPMs. But these are just minor ones. And some minor double dies on stuff like, say, these Harper's Ferry, which has over 100 different double dies. I found some spitting horses. 2 of those. I found a couple of Ingodry Rusts. Those are all on the state quarters. Delaware for the spitting horse, and the Kansas for the Ingodry Rust. And a few other things here and there that I don't have. I've decided didn't want to keep them all, so I sold some all for some decent prices to help cover the cost of getting more coins and keeping stuff. If I kept everything I found, I would need a money bin like Scrooge McDuck. I would swim around in it. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Was there any of these that you really liked, that you found interesting? Anything that, have you found anything really cool and interesting? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.